Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second to last monthly plan with me of 2023. We are nearing the end and I cannot believe that this channel is almost a year old. I've had so much fun and I can't wait till next year. I have also decided on what bullet journal I will be using for 2024 and I am super excited. This will definitely be a throwback for me, but it'll also be something pretty different and maybe won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I am super thrilled and I cannot wait to start setting up next year's bullet journal. That video will probably go up sometime mid-December, so keep an eye out for that if you are interested. But for now, I suppose we will focus on November's plan with me. This month is heavily inspired by a book that I have recently devoured and loved. It is called Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. It is fantasy, dragons, dark academia, romance. It is everything and so much more. I just couldn't get enough, so I knew I needed to make this the theme for the month. Even if you haven't read Fourth Wing, I hope you still enjoy this setup. There isn't super directly inspired. It just has, you know, those fantasy dragon themes with a few quotes from the book here and there. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoy the setup nonetheless. So the day that I am doing this voiceover is October 27th, which means Journaltober is nearing the end of its second year. I'm so, not to toot my own horn, but I'm just really proud of myself for continuously uploading every single day in October. I knew it was going to be a challenge because last year I only uploaded photos and videos are much more time consuming to edit, upload, all the things. So nonetheless, I'm really happy with how everything has turned out. Thank you so much to everyone who has shared their spreads, posted. It really means a lot. I definitely need to sit down soon and look through everyone's spreads. So huge thank you, even if you've just liked, commented, supported the stuff that I've posted. But be sure to check out that hashtag #SabScribbles Journaltober so you can see everyone else's spreads as well. I also do plan on doing a full flip through of my Journaltober spreads. I was thinking of combining last year's and this year's since I didn't have a YouTube channel last year. So I think we'll do kind of a double feature flip through of my past and present Journaltober spreads. Also, as many of you know, my shop has been closed for a little bit of time. I got married earlier in the month and I wanted one less thing to kind of worry about, but I did want to give you guys a sneak peek of a new product that will be coming to my shop very shortly. These are the same Cozy Phrases sticker sheet that I've had in my shop before, but I recently got this new clear matte sticker paper that I wanted to try out and I really love how it prints. So definitely will be adding more stickers to my shop using this paper. Alrighty, so considering that this month is very much inspired by a book, I thought it only appropriate to include a quote page in my monthly setup. I also wanted to add more gothic elements to the pages as well, so I had my silhouette machine cut out these gothic windows and they turned out so well. I had her... Did I just give her a gender? Okay, well, let me know what you think. I should name my silhouette machine. Like I was saying, I had her cut out a bunch of these windows and they turned out really well. So I was thinking it would be cool to kind of sell these as like an ephemera pack of like Gothic windows, or maybe just like windows in general. I feel like they just make a really cool addition to a journal spread or a scrapbook or a planner. So maybe I'll add that to my long list of ideas for things that I want to add to my shop. But for now, just let me know what you think I should name my silhouette machine, because now that I feel like I've given her a gender, she now needs some kind of identity. Moving on to the next 2 pages in this month's setup, these will be the habit trackers and the to-do list page. As the year is coming to a close, I definitely have a lot on said to-do list. A lot of videos to film, a lot of pre-planning to be done. I want to try to open my Patreon, either end of the year, beginning of the year, have not decided on that yet. So there's just a lot of things that I need to be ahead of the game for. So a to-do list was definitely a must create for this month's setup. So I was feeling that this page was missing a little bit of pizzazz, so I took the daring task on of freehanding a couple of dragons to go in between this like empty space on the page. And I actually really love how they turned out. Wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be to draw. Yeah, it kind of has like complex shapes, but it was relatively simple. And I think it just adds a little bit something extra to the page. And I was just kind of stumped on what to put here. And yeah, I really love the little dragon additions. Moving on to the final 2 pages in this month's plan with me. These will be the mood tracker and the November favorites page. I am normally a little bit stumped when it comes to mood trackers. I'm not gonna lie. I want them to try to relate to the theme as much as possible, but sometimes the theme doesn't really warrant for like a specific design, and it's hard to come up with something that won't take hours to do. But I had printed out a picture of some dragon scales, and I thought that would be the perfect pattern to use for a mood tracker. So you'll see it kind of come together here. It's very hard to see on camera, the pencil sketches, but pencil sketch was definitely necessary so I could kind of plan everything out. And I also wanted it to be a bit more visually interesting, so I added some pieces of paper throughout the page to kind of make it seem like the scales were poking through. Again, really enjoyed how it turned out, and I can't wait to see what it all looks like filled in. I kept the color palette, as you could see for this month, pretty simple. Very neutrals, very neutral colors, black and gold, not much going on. And I will be using a gold pen as one of the color fill-ins for a mood. So I think it's gonna look really cool with some of the scales filled in like this metallic gold, contrasting with the black and everything. I also needed to change my camera battery, and I forgot to hit record when I was numbering all the scales, so I apologize. You missed that incredibly satisfying fill-in. But I'm just adding a few of these like black drips throughout. I don't know why I've just been obsessed with drawing drips recently. I think it's also me not really grasping the idea that less is more, so I just constantly find the need to add and add and add. But I think it looks cool, so worth it, I guess. Alrighty, moving on to the final spread in this month's setup. I haven't done a favorites page in quite a while. I think it's because I'm a creature of habit, so my favorites don't really change month to month, but I felt like doing one this month. So we'll see if my favorites this time are different from the last time I did a favorites page, which I don't even remember. Sometime earlier in the year. I know it definitely wasn't in the past few months, but I think favorites pages are always really cool to look back on when you're flipping through your journals. Also, yes, I will be doing a 2023 bullet journal flip through. There's a lot, like I said, hence why the to-do list was definitely necessary. I have a lot of videos to film, which means a lot of editing, which I love, but that all takes time. And voiceovers take time. However, I definitely think that starting this YouTube channel has really helped me step out of my comfort zone a little bit, forcing me to listen to my own voice and put myself out there a little bit more. But I've been really enjoying it, and I hope you all are too, or you all have been too. Alrighty, journaling friends, here is the final flip through of my November plan with me, inspired by all things fantasy and dragons, and loosely inspired by a definite 5-star read for me for 2023. I really hope you enjoyed. I also cannot recommend Fourth Wing enough, especially if you are into any of the themes and tropes that I have mentioned in this video. It is 1000% worth the hype in my opinion. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing time zone wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Bye!